what do we need to do? What this is all about. Oh yeah. This is my plugin. So we got some things to do. Pretty much it's all working, but some of it just looks terrible. So we got to button up some of this stuff here. I'm thinking I'm going to change this black button to my blue color that's on the home page. That's an easy one, so I should start with that one just to ease my way into the stream, you know? Okay. What were we doing? We were going to change the color of a button. Let's change this to just primary. Naming a variable blue is kind of silly. Am I even using that anywhere? Did I break anything? Yes, I did. Okay. And now I can details button. Oh, that won't work because why am I using HSL for this? Background color. Goodness. Oh, that's why I was using HSL because of the hover. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. So let's put it back to HSL. Degrees. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm kind of new to using HSL, so all right. Let's find that again. copy this. Page again. Oh well. Worth it. Okay. Yay. Yay. Okay. And then let's fix the button on the home page. Yep, because those are now broken. Let's see, how did that go? HSL. And then, is that it? Yay. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think I'm going for blue on that one. Plugin details badge. As a primary. Background color. We want the dark. Yeah. Color. I don't even think I have. Wait. Yeah, background color is supposed to be primary dark. What did I do? That was weird. That was weird. Okay. Don't I have a primary light? Don't I have a primary? Oh, I do, but it's okay. Fa 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 fa. Let's get this in HSL format, shall we? You guys are just watching me become a better developer. Okay, that's already working. Not using this anywhere else. Yep. Yep. Can I just do this? Okay. So I don't have to divide it by 1. It's good to know. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. What's next? Let's see here. I think I might remove this. I don't know. This is supposed to be like, hey, look, this was updated recently. But I just don't like the way it looks there. What if I put it before the version number, so the version number would aligned with everything else? What? No, that's for the template, not. Okay. What? Log into my live site. See what's going on here. Oh, is this a short code? No. Latest underscore version. Where is that? Why do I have a short code in my functions.php file? Display latest version. Huh. I wonder where it's getting that class of emoji from. Margin equals return. Ah, derp. There it is. Return. Let's try putting it before. I wish there was somebody watching so I could ask them what they thought. I mean, maybe I just get rid of that. Doing it. Getting rid of it. All right, and I need to change the styling on this a little bit. Is this even display flex? Okay, it is not display flex. Okay, so this is coming from a shortcode. It's not actually, this class is not in Etch, but I think I can still see plugin details card header. Plugin details card header. Where are you at? Plugin details card header. I think I can still just nest it. Like that. Right? Maybe? Oh, come on. Is it really not? Plugin detail. Whoa, wait. Oh, I need to put it on the wrong selector. I need to put it on content, not header. Plugin details, card content. There it is. There it is. Now I want to move the star. Star widget. Plugin details, info item. All right, that's looking better. This needs help. Plugin details, tags, UL. We have a gray. Plugin details underscore tag. So background color, I don't have something called secondary, but I do have one called gray. Except it's not HSO. Oh no, I wanted. Dang it. Yeah, I like that. Plugin details, card header. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. I was gonna make these look nicer too. Let's see here. I think I just here. Yeah. This isn't even a plugin anymore. I just hard coded this. Yep. This neat little trick here. This .permalink.full. Can plug that in there. So when you click on this button, it will share whatever page you're on to Twitter. Same for Facebook, LinkedIn. They all have their own like sharing URL. All you have to do is plug in your website's URL. But I want to make these look nicer. Let's see here. How do I log into my account? Okay. I don't want to integrate. Can I just download it? I think I can just download these, right? Yeah. Let's just call this Facebook. Facebook icon. I already have Facebook icons. Oh boy. Oh boy. It doesn't look very good, whatever that is. All right. Whatever. Where's the one I just downloaded? It's black. If I want it to be black, they could either all be black or they should all be their actual color, right? I don't feel like looking up their brand colors. Yeah, that's not too big, is it? Plugin details, card content. I really should actually learn proper way to use BEM. Never know exactly what to name stuff, and I usually just end up giving up and I'll give this a class to Facebook just in case I want to target it specifically later for some reason. That looks good. Can y'all hear that cricket in the background? My gosh. I hope OBS filtering is removing that for you guys because it's driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. See what you're doing to us, Elon. Trying to find an X icon. Okay. Is this the only one? Oh, duh. Derp. Huh. Yes, replace whatever that is. Let's duplicate this. Change it to Twitter. Okay. Moving right along. LinkedIn. Rounded corners, probably. Yep. Yep. Clearly just did this somewhere else. Another website. Okay. Duplicate. How's my audio? Looks like there's a couple viewers there. Hoping I fixed my audio. All right. Now we just got to do some flexi-flex. It's already flex. Just make it row. Oh no. No. Nope. Okay. I need to put these in another div. Oi. All right, there we go. I suppose I could at some point change the color of those bad boys. But for now, I'm just going to leave them all gray. Moving on. Previous versions. Okay, there. Get rid of that. And AI loves emojis, man. Actually, this is looking pretty good now. Gotta actually get the site reviews plugin installed. Which plugin am I even using for that? Okay, it's called Site Reviews by Paul Riley. Is it not something that I can get from... Oh, is this the one? Yes, this is the one. Author Gemini Labs. Even though on the plugin page it says Paul Riley. So it's this one. Update now. Oh, it's already installed. Suppose I'll update it. Hey, no reviews yet. Okay, well, I would like to be the first one to leave them, but there's no option to. Must be a setting. Let's see, how's the current site doing it? Yeah, the current site's working. Oh wait, is there 2 shortcodes? No, there's one shortcode and there's a button? There's just a random button. Oh, it has an ID. Do I need... Okay. I remember how this reviews plugin works. But I think I just need to add a button in there. Hold Control to make this a sibling and click on link. And let's just test this. No. There's more than just giving it the ID. Let's see here. Well, the link. Derp. Yeah. Oh. There is another short code. Okay. Okay. We got this figured out. I must have used JavaScript for this. Where did I put it? That's one thing I like about Etch is I'm not going to lose my JavaScript anymore. I'll always know exactly where it is. All right. Okay, and then inside this div, I think I need to put paragraph text in there so I can see it in the block editor. Because I have to now go to the block editor. And this is a template, so I'm a little scared. Single plugin. Let's see, here we go. Insert text here. This is a short code now. Save. Let's go back to Etch. See how broken this is. Okay, it's not broken. But I am going to now need to add some JavaScript. Why is there all this space here? I think I've seen this before. Site reviews, input type. That's weird. Let's go back to the Doodleberg editor. Good morning, Switzerland. Oh man, it is not quite morning for me yet. It will technically be morning for me in 10 minutes. Graffiti, am I saying that right? Hope you're having a good morning so far. All right, let's see here. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. I don't know what that is, man. Here's my button. Here's my div with a whole bunch of white space for some reason. All these hidden forms. And then, what do we got? Huh. I don't know where all those BRs are coming from. It is not doing that on my live site. And my live site is using a website builder called Themify, so this is making me think this is either an Etch thing or a Gutenberg thing, and I'm leaning towards Gutenberg thing. Here's my live site. Yeah, there's no BRs. That's annoying. I think we're gonna have to get a little hacky. I think we're gonna get a little hacky. I think what we're gonna do is, let's see here. Where is plugin details reviews? Plugin details reviews BR display. I think that should work. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now I need to find my JavaScript. Where, oh where did I put my JavaScript? Well, it's in the inspect tool, so easy peasy. I should be able to just, let's see, where do I want it? Let's put it in the reviews header. Wasn't there a reviews plugin details card? No. I thought this had a specific class. Nope, they're all plugin details card. Okay. I shall give it its own special class. Well, I don't think I need to actually. Yeah, I do need to. All right. Plug in. Should say reviews card. Lazy. And then I think I just need to set the display of that div to none. If the button is clicked, reviews section, which is, yep. So, hopefully when I click this, yes. Yes. Okay, now let's style it. Okay. How do we want it to look? On my other side, it's purple. Just make it our normal blue color. We got a primary color for a reason, right? Let's use it. Okay. Let's give this a class. I'm going to steal the code. Actually, I don't even want a hover state on this. Okay, steal this guy. Oh yeah. Like it. I like it. Look at details badge. Um, oh. Plugin details badges. And then UL. There we go. Okay. I hate Windows so much, man. They just make things like grabbing the edges of windows and stuff just annoying. Hmm. I would like for this to be at the top on mobile, I think. I don't know how to do that without like just adding another element and hiding it at certain breakpoints. What if I put a download button like up in the corner here? Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that. Why did I add such a big radius to that button? Oh. Plugin details reviews. I hate that. I do it every time. All right. This is looking pretty good. Pretty good. Let's refresh that. Yeah. That's still working. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's a problem. Is this for repo like for jailbroken devices? No, this is a WordPress thing. Um, this is an alternative to the WordPress.org repository. Hopefully that solves that issue. Yeah. Okay. Hey OG, so it's for WordPress. So if you build a WordPress website, you can install a bunch of different plugins and stuff. And if you're a developer and you make your own plugin, you can submit your plugin to this repo. And it's a bit of a process to get it added. But if you don't want to add it there, or if you want to add it there but you also want to add it other places, that's what this is for. Yeah, so if you're hosting your plugin on GitHub, let me bring up the actual live site. I'm rebuilding it right now with a different builder. So these are all plugins that people have submitted to this website. They're hosting them on GitHub, and this website creates a magic button that downloads the latest version of their plugin from their GitHub repo. So it looks like it's downloading straight from my website here. Click on this and it downloads, but it's actually downloading from their GitHub account. So the cool thing about this is you don't have to update this. If you update your plugin to another version, you add some features or whatever and you update it, you just have to update it in your GitHub account, and this button automatically downloads whatever the most recent release is from your GitHub. So you don't have to come back to this website to update your plugin. You just update it in your GitHub like you're already going to do anyways, and you're good to go. So you basically just add your plugin to this once, and then you never really have to come back to this website. Unless you want to update your description, you can always update all this information here. So you can update that anytime you want to. So yeah, and this is all pulling in data from GitHub using GitHub's API. So it's pulling this version number from their GitHub repo. It's pulling the last time it was updated from their GitHub repo. It's pulling the number of times it's been downloaded. And then you can click this if you want to go to their GitHub and star it. This is just a social widget. Yeah. I own my own small web development agency. This is a personal project of mine. This isn't for a client or anything. Thank you. The project has been fun, and I am not. What's crazy about this is I personally am not a developer. Like, I wouldn't apply for a job as a developer. I know enough about PHP, JavaScript, and whatnot to get around, but I could not build a WordPress plugin or something like this on my own. This was all basically built with AI, ChatGPT. So It's kind of nuts what you can do with ChatGPT or Grok or whatever if you have just a little bit of coding knowledge. Um, you can do a lot of crazy stuff that you just couldn't do before. So, but yeah, I've been using this builder, this WordPress builder. It's called Themify. It's not as popular as like Elementor or Divi, but it's the same basic concept. And so I'm rebuilding it with something else entirely called Etch. Etch is a new thing. It's not even officially released yet, but they've been letting people buy it sort of in beta status. So it's not fully released. They're still adding some things to it, but it's it's really good already, even though it's not production ready yet. And I've already built several websites with it, and they just perform so much better. Um, yeah, that's true. That is true, man. I mean, if you look at this code, it's all very clean code. There's no extra wrappers and divs and whatnot. When you use a page builder like Elementor, Divi, Themify, it adds so much unnecessary code, so much bloat that doesn't need to be there. And when you use Etch to build a website, it looks like you just wrote the code yourself. It doesn't look like a whole bunch of we call it div hell when there's just so many divs inside of divs inside of divs. Um, and you don't get that with Etch, so it's it's nice. Okay, I'll fix this real quick since it's just bothering me. Get this underline out of here. Oh, where is it? Just add it here. Why is that not working? Why is there an underline on this, bruh? What's going on here? There's an H2 inside the link. Does the H2 have the underline on it? Text decoration underline. I overrode that, did I not? Okay. Oh, duh. Let's put it. Yeah, let's put it here. There we go. Boom. That was bothering me. Get that underline out of here. That color shouldn't be black. Button primary. Color. Oh, that's right, because I changed that. There it is. words layout came from AI too. I love using like VO or Lovable just to create layouts. Especially since you can just copy and paste the code into Etch. I mean, you can see I have access to all the code in this builder, which is not something you usually have access to in a WordPress builder. Here's all my HTML, here's my CSS. I can dump in JavaScript here. And you can use the builder, you know, functionality. I mean, let's just create a random page here. You can use these little buttons here. You can add a section. You can add a heading, right? And a little text and add like a button. Maybe you want to add an image. And then you can automatically add classes to it all. And you can use this kind of builder stuff here to do things, you know, layout, dimension, color. So if I change the color of this to red, it adds it to the CSS over here. It syncs back and forth. And if I can come over here and I can change this to blue, and it changes it over here as well. So you can use the builder in the UI, or you can just go over here and use actual CSS. So it's pretty neat. It also saves it as regular Gutenberg blocks. So your client can come in here and edit it with this regular WordPress interface. They don't have to use the fancy Etch builder. They can come in here and be like, this is my heading. Here's some text. They can update what this image is. Look at this. And they can save that. And it syncs to the Etch builder. So if I come in here later, it syncs up just fine. So that's kind of groundbreaking, honestly, because you don't want your client messing with this. This is for you, right? Your client doesn't need to see all this stuff. They get in here, they're going to start breaking stuff. You want them to just use a regular WordPress editor because they can't break stuff here. But anywho, I think that's it, man. There's a couple little things I think I need to do. Like I need to get the account page set up. That's mostly using a plugin though. That's not Etch. But I think for the most part I got the layout and everything done. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks y'all for watching. OG, thanks for the conversation, man or woman. I'll catch y'all later.